Hello, Vlogger Tribe. Are y'all in the building? I am sorry that I was a couple minutes late. It's been a hectic day for me, and still is one. So, you guys, I'm not gonna be on here long. I'm going to give the people a couple of minutes to come in the room, and then we're gonna hop into these topics. And if tonight is the open panel as well, because it is Get Real Thursdays, so my panel will be open to any viewer that would like to chime in on the topics that we're about to get into. So I'm gonna play a little bit of background music for a little bit, and let some more people come in the room, and then I'm gonna get started. So I advise you guys to take this time to go get your snacks, whatever, your drinks, your wine, and it's gonna be a good one. We're not gonna be long tonight, but we're gonna still have a good live, good live. Also, guys, on your way in, please be sure to hit the like button and drop some comments in the comment section below and let me know where you guys from. All righty, well, we're gonna go ahead and get started. And so again, you guys, on your way in, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button, as it helps me and my live streams and my videos get pushed out there more in the YouTube algorithm. Thank you. I appreciate you so much for the ones that do. And even if you just, take the time to watch my live, I appreciate that as well. Okay, so tonight's roster, the first topic we're gonna dive into is a person, female or male, with no friends a red flag? Again, the topic is a person with no friends a red flag, male or female? What do you think? So I'm gonna let that sit on your brain for a couple of seconds while I pull up this video for you guys, because I was scrolling on TikTok, minding my business, and I came across a couple of TikToks with this topic, because it's been really trending on Instagram and TikTok for some reason. So with it trending, I just, TikTok, I'm scrolling, and I found a couple of TikToks that had, different opinions on that subject matter. So we're gonna get off into that, and then I'll come back with my commentary. So give me 1 second. Let me pull this up for you guys. Hold on. Bear with me just a second. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm kind of all over the place today. Like it's been woo a heck of a day. I've been on go since I woke up, y'all. I've been up since like 5 or 6 this morning. So yeah, it's been a process. Um, Give me 1 second. I know I had it in here somewhere now. Okay. Found it. Okay, yeah. I was about to start panicking. I was like, wait a minute now. I know I had this video. Yeah, if y'all only knew the time that it took to actually put these clips together, it's a lot. Seriously, for real. It might not seem like it ain't, but this YouTube stuff is like extremely editing. I say that it takes time, but the more you do it, the better you get. So don't try. Let me see. Hold on, guys. For some reason, it's not. It want to act stupid today. We ain't got time for that. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to pull it up. I might have to just do it from my phone. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm keeping y'all waiting. I'm really trying to get this going. It want to act stupid today. If I can't connect it with the share my screen, you guys, I'm gonna just play it from my phone and comment in the chat and let me know if y'all can hear it. Cause for some reason it's not pulling up on my MacBook, but it is definitely showing in my phone. Okay. Okay, guys, I got it. I got it. For real this time. I had it the first time, but I don't know. It was glitchy. I don't know what was going on with it. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen and not keep you guys waiting.
Flag is when a girl has no friends.
I was just about to say something. Yeah,
so when a girl has no friends, it's like, why do you have no friends? Why does no one like you? Mm-hmm. Now, if it's not for a reason like, oh, okay, you just moved to the country. Yeah. Oh, okay, maybe you went through some tough times and maybe you get to know her. Maybe it's not a big deal. Yeah. But maybe it is. Maybe she keeps saying, hey, you know what? Everyone just doesn't like me. Or, you know what? I'm better than everyone. Yeah. Or, you know what? No one's just cool enough to be my friend. You gotta pry into that. You gotta be like, why? Why are you too cool for everyone?
Why does no one want to be around?
Yeah, why are you a little too cool?
Yeah, ask questions.
Yeah.
And on this debate on, females that don't have friends are red flags. Of course, and I'm going to explain, 3 scenarios here, okay? So we have the first scenario. We have the mean girl, okay? That's giving mean girl vibes, and that's just mean and just standoffish and just energy is off, okay? That's probably why she doesn't have any friends, okay? Then we have the second scenario, okay? Probably the girl has bad experiences with friends, so she just gave up on friends and just want to be by herself. Then I feel like we have the most common scenario is the women with ADHD and autism and don't even know that they have it. Because when you have those two things, it is hard for you to interact and socialize with people. I want to chime in on this.
I think there were some great points in this video that I just stitched. Just to add on a couple things from a therapist perspective, I do think that most people who go through a growth phase in their life are also going to go through a phase where they lose a lot of friends. And they may be kind of lonely, where they don't have a lot of friends for a period of time. This isn't necessarily a red flag. In fact, it can be a green flag, because when you do have trauma or unresolved issues, the friends that you end up making can be friends that walk all over your boundaries, don't respect you, aren't very genuine, or other things. I also think it can just be a part of aging. You go through phases in life and people change. So someone that you were very
Okay, guys. Well, y'all able to hear the whole thing? Comment in the chat and let me know, because I had to stop sharing my screen because it was glitching again. I don't know what's going on with my MacBook today. It want to act stupid. But did you guys hear all three opinions, different opinions from TikTok? Because I can start the video again, but I just, if y'all heard everything, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to wait for y'all to tell me before I voice my opinion on what I feel about if a person with no friends is it a red, are they considered to be a red flag to me? Were y'all able to hear the video? Somebody tell me something before I go on. I don't want to go on and y'all didn't hear it. I don't know if I can see. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, so it stopped for a few minutes at the end. But was it okay? So you was able to hear the gist of it. Okay, cool. So, in my opinion, I definitely agree with the last TikTok, the last young lady that was talking, because from personal experience that has happened to me. When I was younger, I had so many friends for the previous version of myself. I was like always out and about with Sarah, Jane, Jackie, And I mean, it was a lit time. It was a lit period in my life. I definitely still have friends from that time period, but it's not what it used to be. It's not a lot of them. A lot of them I had to either cut off, move away from, or we just, naturally went separate ways for whatever reason. No beef, no nothing. So I definitely agree with the last one. As you grow older, you do change. That's the whole part of becoming a woman from a little girl. I say it like that because if you're still the same person you were at 18 or 19, that is definitely a problem. And when I say it's a problem, I don't mean like you have to change who you are. But what I'm saying is your way of thinking, how you go about things, you should look back and be like, okay, I'm completely different from who I was at 18, 19, because I look at myself like that. I also carry myself like that as well. I mean, I was never the extremely childish type. I just had anger issues real bad. So I had to work on that. Um, but as far as friends, my problem when I was younger, I never really paid attention to if I got close to somebody, if they had a lot of friends or not. I mean, that was never something that I thought about back then, like that stood out to me. I was more of the type of person, if we click, we click. If I got along with you, that was fine. If I did, that was cool too. It wasn't, it's just I'm not for everybody and everybody ain't for me. And I learned that early on. So, um, now me being in my 30s, I definitely look at um a person with no friends or little friends. I don't look at them as a red flag. I look at the individual. And one thing about me, when I'm friends with a person, I study them. So if anything is off, I can tell just by conversation, because I'm somebody and I've always been the type of person to be observative of my friends, my mates, whoever, my family. And that's just always been a big thing for me. So I mean, the first two, eh, I can't really agree with that because things happen, and I've been through some things with some so-called friends that has definitely made me look at people different. It definitely causes me to kind of be more introverted now, and I'm more aware of what I say to a friend. I love all my friends to death. They know I do, but it's just certain things that I'm not going to tell them just because I'm the type of person I like to figure it out myself. I'm not the type of person to vent about everything because for one, I don't like being vulnerable to people because I feel like, people will use that same vulnerability you have as a weapon if you do something they don't like. People are weird nowadays, So I just don't. Rather not. I talk to my friends about what we talk about, and that's that. Like, but as far as like really, really personal, deep. I can have deep conversation. I take that back. I can have deep conversation with my friends because we talk about a lot of different things. But as far as like something that makes me feel like completely vulnerable, I'm not doing it. And that's from past friendship trauma, and it has definitely changed me as a person because when I was younger, my mom used to tell me, you think everybody your friend. Everybody's not your friend. The older you get, the more you're gonna realize that. And I used to think my mom was just crazy and just talking. I used to be like, just because you ain't got no friends, I mean, I ain't got no friends. But the older I got, the more I was shown my mama was right about a lot of people. And it's crazy because the people that she would name back then, you couldn't tell me we weren't gonna be friends. You couldn't tell me that there would be a point where we would separate. You couldn't tell me that. But she seen something that I wasn't able to see way before it happened. So, that's important too. It's important. When we be younger, we just think our parents be talking, but not understanding, really grasping like they done already been through a lot of the stuff we're going through. And if they ain't, they experienced it through someone close to them. So yeah, that's that with that. I do want to know what you guys think about that though. Come in the chat and let me know. Come in the chat and let me know what you think. What y'all think about that? Like, do y'all consider a person with no friends a red flag? Let me know. So we're gonna move on to the next topic. So in the next topic, we're gonna be talking about Armon&Reginae. So recently, Armon Warren went on his YouTube channel and he was doing a Q&A. And he was talking about his music and everything like that. And then so people was asking him questions about Reginae. Per usual, people are so nosy. So for some reason, it ticks him off in a way where he was just like, look, y'all can quit asking me about Reginae, whatever we going through, whatever that's for me and her to figure out. I'm not telling y'all my business. Y'all can quit asking if it's not about my music. I'm not even gonna respond to you. So in the midst of him doing that live, Reginae also went to social media and she posted this. Hold on, guys. Let me bring up the screenshot real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, y'all. I found it. Let's see. I don't know why, y'all. My computer want to act so stupid today. What is going on? Okay, yeah. So it seems like I'm gonna have to share my entire screen. So bear with me. Give me 1 second. It was not doing this last week. I swear it wasn't. All right, y'all. I hope y'all able to see this. Give me 1 second. Y'all know what? I'm just not, I don't know. My computer is tweaking, so I'm not even going to share my screen no more. I'm just going to try to see if I can, I'm just going to read it out to you guys. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my computer. Y'all forgive me, for real. Because I caught myself having my shit together today, and it's just not panning out like that for some reason. I don't know. My computer doing some weird stuff. But anywho, I kind of lost track where I was. So yeah, he was talking about that. And so Reginae commented and she was like, love bombing is a thing, know the difference. And so when she made that comment, I was like, oh wow. I was really more shocked than anything because normally Reginae don't do all this talking about or speaking out against her significant other. I say it like that, because when she was with Lucci, and we know how he did her, like, I mean, he was dogging her. She didn't say nothing not one time. So it's just weird to me that anytime Armon says something, and they into it, she makes it well known that, look, it's a problem here. And I don't know if it's because she's young, or I don't know. I'm not in a relationship, so I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. That could be another thing. But for those who don't know what love bombing means, it's the action or practice of lavishing someone with attention or affection, especially in order to influence or manipulate them. So when she said that, I was like, like, she for real? Is that how he make her feel? Or is she just damaged from Lucci and she not buying it because it's too real, too fast for her and scaring her? Like, I don't know. So when she said that, however, that made Armon really kind of like shoot off. So he took to Twitter and he was like, my love was never fake. So I can't get on here and do all that extra. It ain't even in me. He was like, y'all have fun though. I don't know why he would say y'all when he was talking to Reginae, and everybody know he was talking to Reginae. That's a whole nother story within itself though. So Reginae goes on Twitter and she says, I just don't respect certain shit people do. I hate cloud chasers. So when she said cloud chasers, I was scratching my head because I've known Armon from YouTube years ago. Like, I don't know why he would have to have clout off of you. Like, yeah, you carrying your daddy name, Reginae, and you've been in a movie or two here and there, but let's be clear, just last year, people was calling you resume and refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, nobody really even fooling with Reginae because she always gave off this bratty personality, bratty attitude because who her father is. So it's like he made you more likable. Like, I really feel like the reason a lot of people even watch her YouTube channel is because of Armon and because they love them two together. Now, in my opinion, I do love seeing both of them together. I think they're a beautiful couple. And I hope they get that shit together and really stick in it for a long haul. I think they make a, really great team. It's just, I don't know if, like I said, Reginae got to do some more healing. Maybe she kind of hopped into this one too fast and was really ready, or I don't know what it is, but yeah, that's that. So I really hope they get it together. I'm not gonna say anything negative, but I just was like, the cloud chasing part just kind of threw me for a loop because it's like, okay, Armon is well known for YouTube, and when him and Trey was doing their little mashups of different songs back in the day, that's how I found out who he was anyway. It wasn't because he was dating Reginae, but yeah, that's another story. So what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that situation? Do y'all feel like Reginae, because I was seeing different comments online and some people was like, well, I don't think Armon is really Reginae's type. That's why she's always trying to nitpick now and find the problem in the situation and putting it out there. But I don't know. I don't see her really getting with somebody that's not her type, because she is, I mean, not saying the Zodiacs have anything to do with anything, but I'm just saying she is a Sagittarius, and they are never finna get in a relationship with nobody that they don't actually like. We just gonna make that clear. Like, they're not finna do it. So I don't see her like not being into him or whatever. I just, feel like that cupcake phase of their relationship has dwindled, and it's more of a fight or flight when it comes to that phase. Getting into a relationship, it's all butterflies, rainbows, and sunshine in the beginning because y'all getting to know each other, y'all spending time, y'all going on dates, y'all courting each other, whatever. And it's really fun. But once all of that is over, so a lot of times guys don't keep up the same energy that they was putting out there to get their woman. And that can become frustrating and irritating. But once again, that's why you as a woman supposed to open your mouth and let your man know, hey, you done got complacent. We need to start doing what we was doing when you first met me. Sometimes you got to remind your man about that. Man. Like that's the relationship or marriage, in my opinion. If you having that issue, communicate, but do not bring it to social media. Social media will ruin any relationship, whether that's friendship, whether it's marriage, whether it's relationship, businessship, whatever you want to call it. Like, just don't bring it to social media. If you're having issues with a person behind closed doors, let there be that. Y'all chop it up or whatever, but leave it off the internet, because when you place it, the minute you post anything to the internet, you are giving people room to say whatever. And like, to me, social media is a really cruel place. People are really mean and they don't care what they say, because they either behind a computer screen or on their phone being an internet gangster. So it can get kind of crucial in these streets, when it comes to people going back and forth on the internet. Just leave it off the internet. So let me check some comments out. Real quick before we get into the last two topics. Well, the last three. We got to run through like three more. Okay. So Tasia said, completely agree. I think it's a red flag. It's going to make me look at you differently. Maybe you could be the problem. Okay, Tasia, I feel you. I get that. I am a person that also like see other people's points of views too, not just mine. And that's important. Tasia also said they just need to talk off the internet. For what I saw, he didn't check on her, but made a YouTube video. Oh, see, I didn't know that. I wonder where it is. Dang, Tasia, just put me on something, friend. I didn't know that. Okay, so I could see how that could be a problem. I really could, because if you haven't called to check up on me, I wish my husband would. First of all, you ain't called me all day to check on me. I'm definitely gonna have an attitude. I think that's any woman with a man, period. Like, what you got going? It's almost kind of like in that same category as, if you and your man call each other bae, and then the minute, one of y'all get mad, it's their government name. What? So yeah, I can see how that could be a problem. That can be frustrating, because it's like, why would you make a YouTube video, but you ain't called to check on me? Yeah, so I get that. I get that. If that's the case, then yeah, Armon, but he's young too. That's another thing. They're gonna have spats and things because they're young and they're still growing, learning, and this is probably really Armon's second serious relationship, I would say, because we all know Essie was his first. As far as major girlfriend, had a kid with her. Really, Reginae is like the second girl, so they're gonna have their little spats or whatever. Let's see. After the break-in, she had. Oh, so he didn't call to check on her after them folks broke into her house. Oh yeah. That would be a problem for me. Yeah, I ain't even gonna count. I ain't gonna hold you. That would definitely be a problem for me, because that's something serious. Because what if she would have been there? You know what I'm saying? Like, and had you not called to check on her and something would have happened, then you really would have felt bad. So yeah, that's crazy. You definitely should have checked on her, even if it's for a split second. Hey, babe, like one thing I try to drill in my head, like when it comes to me and my husband, if we have a spat or whatever, because every relationship, every marriage go through whatever. But if we have a spat and we're mad at each other, I really try not to go to bed mad at him. Vice versa, because you just never know. Tomorrow ain't promised for nobody, and you can go to bed mad at your spouse, at your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, and you wake up. You can wake up, but they might not. Then what? How would you feel? You'll look back and be like, that was so pity. I could have talked to them, and I wish I would have talked to them, and it would have been this, this woulda, coulda, shoulda, full of regrets because you didn't do what you could have done. So that makes a difference. I see why she would be mad in that case. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna be talking about JamieFoxx. So everybody know JamieFoxx is still in the hospital. He's still hospitalized. So in recent reports, his family is basically preparing for the worst, but hoping for the best. They're saying that Jamie is not really conscious anymore. That's what I was seeing when I was researching. And I hate that from the bottom of my heart. I really truly do, because JamieFoxx is really like one of the most talented people I think ever, celebrities, like in my opinion, male wise. I love his voice. I always felt like his voice was amazing. I loved his show. I mean, I can sit there and binge watch the JamieFoxx show all day, seriously, and will laugh like I have never seen the episodes before, and I done seen them a million and one times. I grew up watching JamieFoxx. So I really, really hope and pray that he comes back too, and everything will be okay with him. So along with that, there's been speculations. I don't know if you guys heard, but there's been speculations of Diddy being behind his hospitalization. So when I heard that about Diddy, it doesn't surprise me. And I'm gonna tell y'all why it doesn't surprise me, because Diddy just strikes me as one of them men that feels like he's so arrogant. He feels like he can do whatever to whoever, whenever he feels like. And they were saying that Jamie did some interview, and he was saying that one time Diddy invited him to one of his parties, and there was a lot of gay activity going on or whatever. And if you come after a person because they are exposing you, or you feel like they are exposing your business, like, what happens to just picking up the phone, calling him and talk about it? Like, why would you try to have this man killed? And to me, like, Diddy being bisexual or whatever is not no military secret at this point. Like, you can see that on him when he gets drunk. Whenever Diddy gets drunk, he's doing the most. And I mean, it's on the internet, it's everywhere. If y'all haven't seen the video, excuse me, if y'all haven't seen the video, it was old. Like, I'm talking about from years ago with Drinks Champs. It was Fab, I believe Jada Kiss, and Noriega. Noriega's the host, I know, but I was trying to think of the other person that was there as well. But it's on YouTube. You guys can go Google the clip. So it was Fab's birthday, and Fab was talking about, what the party he had and what he did, whatever. So Diddy chimes in. He was like, "Yeah, Fab, me and you, we gotta have a party. We gotta celebrate." And so Fab was looking at him crazy. He was like, "We've already had a party. You was there. Emily was there. Everybody was there." He was like, "No, no, no, no." He said, "Yeah, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about just a me and you party." Who says that? Knowing like cameras are rolling, it's other people in the room. Like, but once again, Diddy was drunk. So whenever he gets drunk, the bisexual side come out. It's not no secret at this point. So for him to try to, if he did allegedly do that, his day is gonna come. Period. Point blank. Diddy has done a lot of shiesty things in the industry. Us normal people know about, but I'm not gonna speak on it too much here. I just, I feel like every dog has his day. And if you don't pay for it in this life, you will pay for it in the next one. You got to know that you can't get away with just doing what you've done and think you're not gonna have to pay. It's karma. You're gonna get it. So besides that, if that is true, if that conspiracy is true, if that rumor is true, that Diddy did have something to do with Jamie, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. And when it does, it's gonna be surviving Diddy around here. So let me go to the comment section, see what you guys said. Darlena said, I think they were both on their stubbornness and non-communications. I think it was a lesson learned for both of them. Conversate, communication, compromise is the best. Yes, I completely agree, Darlinda. I'm sorry if I messed your name up. But yes, I completely agree. Egos can cause issues in a relationship as well. Pride, all of that. You gotta lower it sometimes. So hopefully they'll get it together. They're young. They got their whole lives ahead of them. So hopefully they get it right together or apart. Either way, whatever's best for them, I'm with it. So moving on, we're going to be talking about YouTube content creator beefs. So how do you guys feel for the ones that be on YouTube like all the time? If you notice, it's been like within the last year, it's been a surge of like huge YouTube beefs out here, like especially in the Black African American content creator group. Like it's been a lot of just back and forth, cattiness, just petty stuff, just a lot of stuff going on. And I just feel like it's too much. I'm stealing. Tasia said I'm still. Yes, Tasia, me too. I was really, really sad. Even though I didn't get a chance to talk about Jerry Springer, I felt the same way about Jerry Springer. And that's crazy because it's like those were the two shows I was watching coming up. I didn't get a chance to talk about him that much, but yeah, I was kind of messed up with Jerry too because his was sudden. But yeah, so you guys that watch YouTube all the time, how do you feel about all these YouTube creators, content creators beefing? I just feel like it's stupid, it's dumb. I understand people poke at you because I have been poked since I've been on YouTube by a content creator, but I said what I had to say and I let that be that. Because one thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not finna windmill with nobody about my channel, period, or about my opinion. My opinion is strictly my opinion. And the way that I respect other people's opinions, people should respect mine. And you cannot come to my platform being disrespectful and think I'm not going to check you. Because anybody that know me in real life, no, I do not play it. Like, and if you call yourself checking me or whatever because I don't agree with you and your logic of how you do things and carry yourself, that's your problem. That's a you problem. It's not, it don't have anything to do with Annie, period. Once again, I respect everybody's opinions on whatever, but you're not gonna try to paint a narrative for me. Like I have my own mind. I've always had my own mind. So whatever I think about whatever, that's me. So when it comes to YouTube, that's why you guys don't see me collaborate with anybody. I'm not gonna say that I would never collaborate with another YouTube content creator, but I'm very leery about it because I see so many content creators, they'll collab with each other, and then the next thing you know, they beefing. And they telling each other business, and it just goes too far. So it's like, no, hey, and it has a life. I'm not gonna do all of that. It's not that deep. I'm on your YouTube for kikis and giggles, and I enjoy interacting with you guys because this is fun for me. So that's why I'm here. I do it because it's fun. I don't take it serious to the point where I'm finna go back and forth with somebody about some stuff. I'm just not finna do it. I'm not finna do it. That's too much energy that I'm not finna give this internet. I'm not finna do it. Tay just said, which ones are beefing? And I need to hear about who was messing with you. Okay, so friend, you have Perry Sanders. I don't know if you know who that is, but Perry Sanders and Official King Payne has a long-standing beef. That's one. Then you had this content creator called Donut. Donut, I'm sorry, whatever his name is. Um Donut and Sean Davy Way into it for a long time. So I think they just recently made up. So they're not beefing anymore. Donut apologize. And so I guess they're on good terms, but he still has not apologized to Conscious TV. And see, Conscious TV is somebody, another YouTube content creator. I love him. I think he's so funny. He really makes me laugh. I like Sean too. I love me some Armon Wiggins. He is funny as well. But of course, Armon and Official King Payne are beefing. Mind you, they grew up knowing each other in real life outside of YouTube, but now they just completely do not deal with each other. And a lot of these YouTube content creators are beefing over a Jaguar Wright story and who gets the drop first, who gets the lives first. Look, that's too much for me. Right now, Jaguar is in jail, so that's why the internet is not up in flames right now. YouTube is not up in flames right now with the Jaguar Wright content because she's still locked up. I think recently they just said she got like a $20,000 bond, so I don't know if she gonna be getting out soon or what. I know she got out last time because somebody burned her out, but I don't know how that's gonna play out with that. But when she gets out, you can guarantee it's gonna be some more back and forth, some cattiness. The girls are gonna be fighting. And to answer your question, the content creator who was messing with me was Donut, but he go by Donut. He was messing with me, and he was mad because I did not agree with his antics. So yeah, we really, yeah, I had to block him off my platform basically. Cause I'm not finna do that. You're not finna give me up out of character because you want to troll on my page, because you don't like something. And I didn't even. The thing was, I didn't even say nothing bad about him. That was the crazy part. I just did not agree with something he had said. I didn't agree with how he conducted his interview with Jaguar Wright's sister. I didn't agree with that because how you gonna get mad because this lady, once again, did not meet up with you like she said she was, or whatever the case may be. That lady is allowed to change her mind if she don't want to interview with you. He got mad because she went to interview with Sean Davy Way instead of him. So he goes on this live doing a whole rant talking about this lady bad, and then had the nerve to turn around and call her and was like, well, I was just trying to get you to see my side. No, sir. No, sir. Talking about some, well, I came up out of money because you was saying you was going to meet me. Nobody told you to take your ass where she was. First of all, if I got to interview somebody and I'm going to the state that they're in, we're going to confirm that over voice, text, whatever, before I move to go anywhere to interview anybody. So you saying that, she needs to reimburse you or whatever, that was just stupid to me. That was dumb. He claimed he was already on vacation or whatever down there. So I don't understand why you was tripping. Talking about I had $700 tied up in rental cars or whatever. But if you were already on vacation, sir, why do this lady got to give you anything? I'm just saying, make it make sense. She said, I know none of them. I'm gonna have to watch. Yes, friend. If you watch, you're gonna be in for a ride because it's been a long standing, like, just back and forth. I know at one point the Wiley show. He's like one of Tasha K's mentees. He was cool with Armon at one point, and they fell out. Storm and Armon had fell out at one point, but now they're back cool. They talk things out, so that's good. And then you had at one point you had Mob Radio, well, Milagro Grams, you had her and Nika and Knight beefing. I don't know if they made up because I just recently seen a picture that Armon posted and Nick as well. They posted a picture with all three of them for the Tory Lanez thing in California somewhere. So yeah, I guess they not made up now, but yeah, all that beefing, it just ain't worth it. It's not. It's really not. It's really stupid to me. I'm not gonna do that with people I have never met a day in my life. Not gonna do all that. So, in moving on, last topic, you guys, because I said I wasn't gonna be here long, and it's almost been a damn hour. My talking ass. So, yeah, the last topic of the day we're gonna get into, and I know a lot of you guys are probably sick and tired of hearing these two names, but it's trending, so I'm gonna talk about it. Blueface and Krishan. So, Lord, jeez, I gotta take a breath even talking about them, because they just make my brain hurt. Like, do they do that with y'all? Am I the only person that feel like that? Like, they just makes my brain hurt. I just be like, Jesus. And then when Krishan posted those screenshots of her and Blueface text messages, child, I almost had an aneurysm trying to read what she was, how they communicate with each other. And y'all about to have a kid together. I just pray for that baby. I feel so sorry for that kid, man. I do. With all of me, I feel so sorry for that kid because it's like she not ready, and he don't make shit no better because he try to always paint her out to be this crazy chick, but you antagonize this girl. You do it. And I can tell he does it. I can tell he irritates her on purpose. I don't know if he like her spazzing out. It's a turn on for him. But then you be in the text messages on some baby, I love you. I'm gonna be the best man. You know, like I can't stand men like that. I cannot. But you come to the internet and flex like you don't want this girl. But then you trying to figure out why she confused. You're doing the most. Now, I ain't gonna let up off Krishan ass either because I partially blame her. It's like, baby, with the brain cells you got left that ain't been traumatized and whatever, like what is keeping you so stuck and tied to this man? And we ain't gonna say it's the baby because before the baby, she was like this about him. I mean, he called you all type of bitches and hoes, and you just, oh, that's daddy. First of all, I ain't calling no nigga daddy. Not in that way. I mean, if I'm calling my nigga daddy, y'all know what's going on. But I'm just saying, like on a day-to-day average, like, no, you're not my daddy. I have a daddy and you ain't him. Okay? And in the bedroom, you can be whoever you want to be. But in real life, I'm not calling you daddy. You got a name, I'm calling you. Oh, you babe. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like somebody really needs to intervene with Krishan. And I know she's an adult, and a lot of people be like, okay, well, she gonna do what she want to do. And that's true. But I feel like if their baby had more wisdom around her, wise people around her, and like constant encouragement, I think she will be okay. Like, because I don't think anybody really broke it down to her that this is not cool. And I heard her say something on one of her lives earlier this week. She was like, well, I turned my trauma into a check. And that's not good. Because Hollywood, that's what they're gonna do. Baby, they're gonna exploit you and exploit you and exploit you until they can't exploit you no more. And that's not how you want to be remembered, famous or whatever. Like, it's crazy. And it's like Krishan has the clout now where she don't even need Blueface at this point. I don't even understand why she haven't even just moved out the house. She don't need him. She the one getting the money. And when she say, and she makes the comment, she be like, he's my biggest hater, bro. He's my biggest hater. I believe her wholeheartedly. I believe that's why he try to still keep his nails in her some type of way, because you like what she doing for you, but you mistreating her at the same time, and it's just insane to me. Let me check the comments. Taylor said, nope, I'm tired of them too. He been shown her his true colors, but she's already brainwashed. She feels like she needs him, and Lord, his mama really aggravated. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, for sure. For sure. Miss Carlissa irritates. She makes my butt crack itch. I ain't even gonna cap y'all on me. Like, she's too invested when she shouldn't be. When she shouldn't be. I can understand, okay, you love your baby, your son, but he don't even respect you. He calls you out your name. He child, like, I will be the last person in his business. And that's another thing Krishan has to understand too. Is like, okay, if he don't even treat his mom and his sister like royalty, why do you feel like things with him gonna change? Nothing's gonna change with him. He is who he is. And I really feel like Blueface, the only thing that'll make him change is the right woman. And a lot of times us as women, man, we don't pay attention to the red flags when we need to. By the time we realize it, it's already too late. And so I just really, really hopes she comes to her senses. And I hope this baby really, if she don't get it now, I hope this baby really makes her understand, like, hey, look, this is not good for me. This is not good for my mental health, bro. I got to get away from you. You are toxic. And you might be a good dude or whatever, but you're going to be a good dude for the next one, not for me. Time to go. I really do hope she wakes up one day and get that realization, bro, for real, because postpartum is real. And she hasn't even made it to that phase yet. And I just feel like the way that she be talking about how her mind is, like, she don't care about nothing. She'll still go to jail. She'll still she was like, I ain't scared of nothing, nobody. I ain't scared of death. If you want to do something to me, I ain't scared to die. Like, even saying stuff like that, you're like professing that out your mouth, and you have to be careful of it. Like, that's crazy that somebody that you having a kid with would even be talking like that to you and knowing you're pregnant. And then when he refers to the baby, he be like, your kid, your kid, your kid. He never says our kid. It's crazy. Yeah, he's her downfall. Once she glows up, baby, he will be sick. Exactly. Because, like she said, she the one getting the money. What has Blueface done? Blueface has not done anything since Tatiana. And he claimed it's because that's something he wanted to do. However, I do not believe that. I believe you just, you ain't had what it takes to keep it going. He was like, well, rap is not what I wanted to do. Okay, so if rap not what you wanted to do, why aren't you doing other business ventures? Like, why aren't you dabbing into other things? Why are you just at a standstill using Krishan for sex and money? Like, come on. So I just feel like, Blueface is a grown man child that is a broken child, really. He's grown, he's a grown man, but that broken kid is showing its ugly head, and that's why he's treating these women like that. And then that Jaden, his first baby mama, Jesus, she be trying to make it make sense, but the dots still don't be connecting. It don't. Jaden, like, Sometimes I just wish she'd just be in the background and don't say anything because she be making herself look a fool too. You cannot talk about Krishan and you're just as crazy. Y'all might as well say y'all share the nigga at this point. Like, literally. So both of them need an intervention. Like, I don't know where her friends, her mom is. Somebody need to talk her into understanding that even if he do be coming running to your house and trying to play house and daddy and family, that ain't cute. When you know he about to have another baby and when it's crazy. It's crazy. But what do y'all think? Anybody want to come up and talk about it? If not, I'm going to get on up out of here because I've already stayed over an hour. Going once, going twice. What y'all think about the Blueface and Krishan situation? I really do hope she gets help though, for real. I really do hope she gets help, especially for she had this kid. Seriously. If anybody truly love her, like they would either tell her to stay off the internet and move out their mind house. Because she did say something also on the live too before I get up out of here. She said she would move out the house if he gave her money back. Sis, if that man ain't making no money and he waiting on you to give him your show money, you might as well take that as a loss, take that L and go ahead and find you somewhere to go. You did good, friend. Thank you so much, Tasia. I love you too, friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, like I do this for fun. It's fun to me. It really is. I love interacting with people anyway. You know that, friend. But I don't see anybody that wants to come up on the panel. So, with that being said, you guys, until next Thursday, I'm out, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the night. And if you didn't catch this live, make sure you still hit the like button on the replay. And I will see you guys next Thursday.